Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at the Raptors, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And of course the Pacers, quite a bit of space between these two.
Well, for the Raptors, they've established themselves as a legit team this year. But you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, and specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And for Toronto, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Zubac's doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
And here's Ingram outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Ingram's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Barrett. Now here's Barnes. Launches it. And the Raptors, another 3.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Outside Nesmith. Halliburton, a screen on Ingram. There's Nesmith with the 3. Rebounded by Ingram. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. A 3 from Barnes. Gets the 3 to fall. Barnes has got his second basket.
And not really a go-to for Barnes, but nice stroke on the corner shot.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Here's Siakam. Toronto making their last shot, and it's good for 2.
Sweet, quick shot from Siakam. His motion just about automatic and effortless.
And here's Ingram outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
I just love the ball movement.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton for 3. Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
And the Raptors making a change here. Walters checked in. Again, Halliburton missing.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Lets it go from deep. And Walter gets it to go on the assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 13. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Connects from downtown. Nesmith's got 5.
Boy, he's got a nice stroke on his 3-point shot. Nesmith can be lethal from behind that arc.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Fires from deep. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Here's Pirtle. Soft touch off the glass.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton from the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Toronto leading by 12. Inside. Here's quickly. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And the Pacers making a change here. Toppin, he's checked in for Zubac. Walker comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And that one's good.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's Siakam again missing. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Raptors, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
They've got Dick Walter out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Murray Boyles in at center. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
Pass to Walter. There's the triple. Siakam pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
You know, looking at T.J. McConnell's start in the NBA, is it fair to say his days during the process era of the Sixers helped him, Clark?
I don't think there's any question, but I think PJ came to the game with an edge. I watched him play in high school and couldn't take my eyes off of him because he just made plays, whether it was stealing the ball, pressuring the ball, driving and creating for teammates. I mean, he plays with such confidence and energy and tenacity. He's a valuable player to have in your second unit.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Dick. Here's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. PA?
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. Halliburton's checked in for Shepard. Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season. The Raptors third.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
Walker passes to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well,
I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
McConnell against Quickly. Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
An open look for Toppin. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Oh, got that one up quick. Barrett's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
McConnell passes to Siakam. The jump hook, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 8 points for Pascal Siakam. You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
Siakam, no good. Toronto's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Pass to Walter. The three. And the Raptors, another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
McConnell looking around. There's a screen by Toppin. Back to McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Halliburton. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Halliburton's got 8.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes checked in for Mamukelashvili. Ingram comes in for Walter. Shed comes in for Quickly. Then for Indiana, Ivica Zubac checked in for Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Toppin. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell.
Offensively, this is where Zubac usually gets his points, from the free throw line down.
The three, Barrett. It's rebounded by Indiana. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Nembhard outside. There's Neesmith with the three. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Here's Toronto with the ball. Ingram, the pass to Barnes. For 3, Barrett drains the triple. Barrett's got his second bucket on the night.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here. Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Here's Ingram. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
Halliburton, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Shed. Here's Ingram. Neesmith covering. And here's Barnes. Back to Ingram. Takes the three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. As As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And the Pacers, looking at who they've got, Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shot is good by Barrett. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. 3-pointer. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments here.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Halliburton against quickly. Nesmith passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Siakam, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Siakam with a screen on Barrett. Pass to Zubac. Beyond the arc. Halliburton, no good. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Barnes finds Barrett. Back to Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 11.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Kicks it out to Siakam. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Indiana ball.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Scotty Barnes.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Nesmith. There's a screen by Toppin, and the shot goes down.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
Here's Murray Boyles, and a nice finish on the layup. Murray Boyles has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Walter from outside. And And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Ingram against Walker. Pass to Halliburton. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Walter pulls it in. Walters has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. To halt the run. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 10 points.
We know Siakam's got a really nice jumper. Still, I love Pascal in the painted area. I think using his length is where he's most effective.
Knocks down the long J.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Indiana's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Halliburton, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Walter, good.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Toronto. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Walter, and it's Shed in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Now McConnell. Pass to Shepard. The 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Walter from outside. He buries it from 3. Walters has got 12 points in just the second half.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
McConnell passes to Siakam. That's short off the rim. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Walter, good.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Tries a 10-footer and scoring inside Siakam.
When Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
From the wing, and it's off the back of the rim, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And here's Shepard for 3, drills it from deep.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For Indiana, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Mamukelashvili passes to Dick. Walter from outside. Indiana with a rebound. Down low. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Zubats, he's checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Walker. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Dick. Sinks the tray.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Pass to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Toronto has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Murray Boyles. And it's all from three-point range. Indiana on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. And there's the screen. Here's Shepherd. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Some changes for Toronto. Battle comes in for Dick. And Temple is subbed in for Shed. The Pacers also with a sub. Nembhard. He's checked in for Shepherd. Nembhard with a steal. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yes, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Here's Murray Boyles. Buries it from 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From behind the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Nembhard from deep. And it's Battle with a rebound. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jacoby Walter.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Siakam. They set the pick. Wide open. Walter pulls it in. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Halliburton for 3. No good on the shot.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
27 seconds left in the game. Halliburton for 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Shed. A deep 3. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step in the shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jacoby Walter.